Hello, hello, hello. I'm early. So we'll take a minute or two to let people get in here while I. Hold on a minute, Trixie. I hear you, baby. You gotta wait a second. You gotta let. Okay, I gotta. I hear you, but you gotta wait a minute, baby. You gotta wait. Hold on a moment. Get this pulled up so I can see the chat, sweetie. Oh, hi, Judy. Yes, Trixie is just yammering away over here at me. Come here. She thinks she has to sit in this chair with me when I'm crafting, and it's like, I need a bigger chair, I guess, huh? I need a bigger chair? Okay. All right. You sit there and be good. All right. So, guys, I got some close to my heart paper, and this one was Fabulous by Close to My Heart. Y'all know Close to My Heart is no more. We're going to make cards. We're going to use some of our old Close to My Heart paper. And we're going to use our Brutus Monroe stuff we got from Crop and Create. We got a cool little Argyle, I think that's what that's called, Argyle stencil. And then we got this really cute stamp set for those that went to Crop and Create. Those that didn't, I don't know when Brutus Monroe is coming out with it. I guess I should check to see if he released it, but it's called, I don't know what it's called. It's called This Is Not a Toy. No, that's not what it's called. um, I haven't done the class yet, so I don't know what he's done in the class, but we're going to do our own thing. These are some of the papers too that he's going to have, but we're not going to use that because that's for my class. I have to do my class still, so I'll set that to the side. I'm not going to use any of the glitter or any of that either. Oh yeah, these little ghosts would go good with the boo paper, huh? I do have the boo paper too, but this is what I got for today picked out. So we're going to stick with the Fabulous paper today. And actually, I think what I'm gonna do, I saw this thing on YouTube. What the heck was it? Lisa Stamp something. Oh, Lisa Stamp Studio. She's a YouTuber. And she did this design that I want to do with my scraps. Let's do that first. Let's use our scraps, guys, for starters. There's so many different things. So I want to stamp and I want to stencil, but I want to do this too. So let's see. How are we going to do this? Let's stencil first. No, we're not Yeah, let's do a stencil first. Okay. Okay. This is what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do some stenciling. Let's get our grippy mat and see if our grippy mat's going to work in our favor today. Hello to everyone who just came in. Did anybody just come in? Most people will probably be here closer to 1 because my live stream time is 1. I'm early. So let's see. We're still going to have to tape this down. We're going to do it off the edge. Here, let's do it off the edge. And then we can just line it up from there with these. We just go across like that. And then that way we're only putting tape on one little side over here. And then we're going to get our sticky note and we're going to go like this. So we don't get no ink over here. All right, so there's no purple in any of this paper. So we're just going to stick with, let's see, we have, there are 4 people here, 2 of which are you and me, Linda. Right. So 2 are in the balcony. I don't have my thing on all messages. Thanks for coming in, Judy. I'm glad to see you in here. And those of you in the balcony, hello. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Maybe share it so other people will join us. Trying to think, what color do I want to use? I think I want to use creamsicle. I think creamsicle will go good. I don't know if that's not really creamsicle, but we're going to use that one for it because this one is for spice cider, which we could just use spice cider. Well, maybe we'll do both. Maybe we'll do creamsicle and spice cider. I'm still at my house. Dee is working. Oh, okay. So we're going to put that right there, and we're just going to dab, dab, dab. I was sitting here, and I'm like, I want to go ahead and do this live because I don't want to just wait all day to do this stuff. So we're going to do this in creamsicle and spice cider. I really wanted to add, we'll do one with purple after this. Because I really like the purple and black Harlequin for Halloween. But we can do that after this. Just remind me that I said that, if you remember. So I'm just doing a light creamsicle like that. And I didn't watch his class yet, so I'm just going to assume this is how we can, get my finger out of that. How we can line this up just like so. And it should just continue on with the design. That should hold my stencil down. We're going to tape it right here anyway. We're also going to do this right next to it. One orange row and then one buffalo purple row. Yeah, I'm going to mix the two colors together, but I'm going to do a different card with the purplish. Well, actually, it'll be mulberry, which is a pretty purple color. But we'll do that one after we do these yellow oranges, because this paper that I'm using, I just don't see the purple. There's no purple in it. See, there's these oranges with the like mint green color. So I'm kind of trying to stay in that with a little bit looks like spice cider in there. So these are going to be our main. That's the colors I'm working off of. But I got all day, so I can do all the colors. So today right now we're doing creamsicle. Creamsicle. Ooh, that would be nice, huh? I like creamsicle ice creams. Do y'all like them? All right. He probably is going to sell this in a bigger stencil. This is probably just a sample because it was for Crop and Create. So now we're going to change out our blending thingy. We're going to put it on for the spice cider. And we're going to take this stencil and we're going to change the way the pattern goes. Now we're going to put it like this so that it lines up like that. But we're going to do it off the paper so that we go completely off the paper. We're going to go right up to that color. And tape it where we're not covering the thing. Push it down on the grip mat. And then yeah, I know it doesn't, but I'm like, I want like the purple. I want to stick with the color themes for now. And then we'll do a purple theme after. This one would be more like the light, pretty pastel-y, fallish, Halloweenish. And then we'll go into the spooky dooky. All right, so now here we got some spice cider, which is more of a brownish orange. It was a little darker than I wanted, but okay, that'll work. That was a little dark. I kind of wanted it to be the light spice, but We started with the dark, so let's try to keep it that way. I'm wondering if I had brown mixed in here. I don't think. Oh, don't move your stencil, Linda. Dadgummit, that tape didn't hold. All right, now let's move our stencil. The stencil wasn't supposed to move yet. Look, guys, it's given us a look. I made it. I didn't mask it, so now I got a line going across here. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna mask that so I don't do that again. We gotta mask that so I don't do that again. Do do. Don't forget to breathe. I saw this meme thing. I don't know if y'all know what a meme is, but it's like a funny post, and they were singing it was super craftalette, extra lace and buttons. Thought it was funny. All right, now let's go back in again here. Yeah, I love creamsicles too. I also like those strawberry shortcake good humor bars. Got that crunch on there. Ugh. It's fall and I'm dreaming of summer stuff. But Judy, we all know what my favorite ice cream is. My absolute favorite. It's that Haagen-Dazs um, white chocolate raspberry truffles. Hi, Law. You just taking a peek? Okay. I'm working on making some Halloween cards. I'm going to be using this stamp set, adding these little pumpkins and ghosts and Franken on a stick. Frankenstick. Instead of Frankenstein, he's Frankenstick. All right. I'm going to go off the page a little so I got more, my grip mat holding more. Hey, we could add purple in now, huh? Do you think purple would look good in that? Or maybe I should just stick with the creamsicle color. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Trying to think, I think maybe I might want to add that. Oh, maybe we'll do sunflower. Let's do the sunflower. I think sunflower will go better. Just to add a little different color. What do we think? Ooh, nice ice cream choice. Hi, Lee. How you doing? Hi, Danny. How'd it go at the dentist this morning, sweetie? Everything go okay? Thanks for popping in, even if it's for a second. I so appreciate it. I hope you know that I truly appreciate it. What color is I don't know if I should do sunflower or not. What do we think? Do we think some yellow added would be cute? Or is Argyle always only just two colors? It doesn't matter what it normally is, right? All right, let's check. Let's add it anyway, because guess what? I'm Linda. I don't follow the rules. I don't play well with rules. Yes, I miss them too, Judy. It was fun. I'll have transportation again soon, one day, and then I'll be able to come visit. And we can have our ice cream parties and oh, I should have cleaned my stencil. But oh well. I didn't. I didn't clean the stencil. I think this is gonna be perfect actually. I just gotta figure out what color to put in between the next color down. Should be. I think that color is gonna be perfect. I'm wondering maybe I should go ahead and add the one strip of the mulberry. I don't know. Let's say some prayers for Denise and her family. I feel so sad for her and her brother. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything until she says it's okay to say something. But yeah, we do need to say some prayers for her and her brother. Be listening. Oh, a crafter that runs with scissors. Yeah, and chews bubblegum at the same time. It's dangerous around here, Law. Really dangerous. It's like when you tell me don't do something, that's a dare. What do you do? Why are you daring me like that? Yeah, I don't want to say any details about what's going on with Denise's brother until Denise says it's okay to say it, but definitely need some prayers for her and her brother and stuff. I don't want to just put her business out there. It's not my place. I think the sunflower works perfect. Dang. I think so, y'all. Take a chance on me. Yeah, I know that's all you said. I just, if anybody was wanting to ask me what's going on, I just wanted to preemptive that. I know, Danny, you didn't say anything ill. I was just, in case anybody's like, well, what's going on? I don't want to put it out there unless she wants it out there. Just in case, you know. All right. I think a dose of mulberry in the middle, plumberry in the middle would be really cute. Let me wipe this off though. Oh no, Trixie, you're laying on top of my. No, you're not. There it is over there. Hi, Ann. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That is so cool about your card being shown on HSN for Diamond Press. That's awesome. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I know her. Kind of like what that's like, right? It's like, ooh, you famous now. Silly Trixie. I know. Trixie's a hoot, isn't she? I don't think we need this tape. I think it's just something I'm holding that's in my way. We're going to do this plumberry, and we're going to hope that it looks good. Just a dash of it. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know, but we're going to do it anyway. Now, which one is plumberry? I think this one. I think that's plumberry. I got so many different colors now. On here. I don't know what's what anymore. Okay, this is a dark one, but I don't want it quite that dark, so we'll go. But it's pretty. Oh, don't you dare do that to me. Don't you mess up like that. It's a pretty color. I said a splash. We got to go above too. Above, beyond, and below. Our argyle is multicolor argyle. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I bet it was an amazing experience. Oh yeah, no Thirsty Thursday tonight. Scott just posted it on his community page of Facebook. I hope everything's all right with him. Why is there no Thirsty Thursday? Did he say why, Danny? Okay, that's crossing over there. But it's lined up perfectly on all these others. Everything is fine. Some water pipe broke in the sea wave. Oh, okay. That's oh, ooh, that's an icky ick. All right. All right, so no Thirsty Thursday. No Thirsty Thursday trivia. Well, darn, that means I got to find something else to do. I might have to craft some more. I was supposed to leave some of this white, but I didn't. I ended up doing the entire background because it just doesn't feel right to me to have it kind of unfinished like that. I kind of like that purple like that with that. I don't know if other people like it, but I do. All right, now I want another purple up here, another mulberry color up here. So we'll just do it right here. Goes kind of crazy that it goes kind of well with this yellows and stuff, huh? Gratitude that she has him home with her now. Oh, yeah. Love you, Denise, says Law. Yeah. We love you, Denise, if you're lurking. Thank you, Judy. Judy says that's looking cool, Linda. Yeah, we need to make a card for her. Send her some virtual hugs. Oh no, look, even though I put a mask down, I went, oh well. It's homemade, not Hallmark. What you want? I'm getting ink everywhere. Oh no, there's ink everywhere. I'm questioned. Prayers are being sent to Denise and her family. Thanks. I keep calling it mulberry, but it's actually plumberry. But yeah, I like it too. I keep saying mulberry. That's why it's like. But for those that are crafting and might want to purchase this ink, it's plumberry. I love it too. I really like that color. It makes me think of Argyle socks, that color. Yeah, I like it too. It's party, 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 party. We got like 6 unquestioned. Uh, Scott said, I do apologize, but due to some late renovations and pipe work with Uncle Dave and Thirsty Thursday Trivia will return next week. Thanks for the understanding. That's why not Thirsty Thursday. Okay, thank you, Danny, for letting us all know. I wonder what kind of pipe Scott and Uncle Dave are working with. Right? Uh, all right, we're going to leave that like that. We're going to leave some white space with purple going through it. And I don't think my original idea is going to work with this at all. So we're going to have to do something a little different because I don't think it's going to look right with that. I was supposed to leave a little space, some white space. All right, let's do another one so that I can fulfill my original idea, but we're going to make a card with that too. But since we have this out, let's go ahead and we're going to do just 3, whatever, how many rows this is. We're just going to make it like this. And what I'm going to do to ensure that, hold on a minute. Hold the phone. Where is that tape? Here, tape, tape, tape. Where'd you go? I guess we'll use these and see if it. No, I want to strip completely. Where is it? I want a straight line. That might have been what fell the other day that I couldn't tell what it was. But here, oh no, we can't use that. That's a duct tape. Come on, I gotta have like a washi tape or something. Here. I really don't want to use this pretty washi tape. I really wish I could just. I'm gonna have to take like. I took a week off to go hang with my friend and do a um. Not my friend, my son and his wife, and then to do an event. I'm gonna need to take a week just to clean this area so that I can craft without this huge mess. All right, we're gonna have to hope that we can get a straight line here. And I should just use my T ruler, but you know, Linda doesn't think like that. All right, should we do that right there like that? And then we'll mask this bottom off. What the heck is on my card? Get off there. There we go. There we go. And then we'll start with mulberry. We'll see what I'm going to do with it. I got an idea in my head. But this one here, I got a specific design in my head that I wanted. I saw it on Lisa Stamp's studio, and I want to try it. I just thought it was cool, and I thought it would make a cool card with these Duma Flutchies. So we're going to go in with the mulberry. We're going to try not to be quite as dark. It's not going to work. We're going to be dark. We're going dark. Dark, 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 dark. See, that light's pretty too, though. But okay. Yeah, I like the way it turned out too. And we're going to make a card with that. But there's a specific design that I wanted to do. So I got to do that first. Line that up right on top of that one. That way we can keep our design. Going in a row. Yeah, I got to go with what's in my brain so that otherwise I'll be like feeling like I got to do this and I didn't do it. So, all right, there we go. All righty. That's actually kind of cool, just two of those across, but we're going to finish the Argyle design. We're going to switch out our color. I think this time I think we're just going to do the creamsicle this time to keep some of the lightness in it. Oh, wait a minute. It has to wipe all this off. Okay. Now come in here and do some creamsicle. And we're just going to do the 2 strips like that. We're not going to do any more than that, I think. I think we're just going to leave that like that. Look, I've masked it off to where you don't even... Oh, because my line. Well, that kind of is like not good. Hmm? I passed my line. I'm going to have to do one up here that crosses that, so I've got the even Steven. All right. All right. I'm just doing the... Look, I didn't mask it, so I got now I got a line there. Got to remember to mask. Hang on, and I'll check the chat in a second. And I didn't finish off that side. Let's do that real quick. Didn't use my stencil correctly because I got sidetracked. Okay. Yeah. I think I like the white in between. Or do I? I think we're going to throw spice cider or sunflower. Which one do I want to add to it? I think we're going to go with spice cider. I think we're going to use spice cider. We'll save the yellow for the other card. So now I'm just going to bring this in like that. And we needed 3 because we got 3 here, so we need 3 here, so we'll put spice cider here. Now see, Trixie always wants to sit with me, but Trixie never wants to account for, it gets kind of warm when we're sitting together up here. So now she's panting away. She'll be here going, okay, Linda, stay inside. Don't go. You didn't mask it, so don't go past that. All right. And then we'll just come like this. And we're going to mask it so we don't... Well, Trixie, you can get down. You don't have to sit with Mommy. Oh, no, wrong color. No, it's not, Linda. Brain, don't do that to me. Don't scare me like that. Thank you, Anne. It's when I think Halloween, it's like, okay, Linda, go step outside the box. The white's gonna stay in the middle because it's gonna make the rest of it kind of tie in together because we got the white here and the white here. I think we got enough white everywhere. Okay, you got to make sure the stencil's in one spot, Linda. Don't let it move around on you. But that'll tie them all together, kind of like, there we go. There we go. Do. All right. And we'll save these for when we're doing some more masking. And I got ink on my page where I don't want ink. Get over there. All right, so now I got that. But what I wanted to do, Let me get a circle die. I just had one. A little circle. Let's see. Is that going to be? I need a bigger circle. Hold on. I just had one with the Trinity stamps. Let's use that one. Come on, get down. It's too hot for you up here. You're panting and I'm sweating. Get down. There you go. I'm going to reach into this Trinity stamp set and pull out the circle die from that, because that one's not quite big enough. If my finger, I don't know, what was that? Oh no, that was that die that I cannot lose. Get back in there. Take a chance on me. La 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 la. Dum, dum, dum. So I'm pulling the circle out of the die we used yesterday, the takeout coffee cup. I'm going to use that circle because it's bigger. And I don't know how this is going to look together, but we're going to try it anyway. We're going to really mess up the whole thing. I think it should have been white in the middle, and I didn't do it right, but that's okay. That's okay. I think it's going to look wrong. I don't think it's going to look right. We probably should have done that first and then done our stenciling. Go back. What the heck is that noise? Why is that doing that? That wasn't good. What is that about? No, don't you dare do that to me. Why did that do that? That should have just ran through fine. That's scary, y'all. Painting, sweating. Listen, Linda, this ain't that kind of show. Hi, Jackie. It's any kind of show I want it to, Law. This is my show. That'll be cute for something else. We'll have to take the stencil and do that in purple. But this isn't going to look right. I know it's not. I can't believe. Oh, that die machine can't do that. I don't know why that made that noise like that. That scared me. That scared me. All right. The idea is to take a design. Kind of line these up. Like this. Just tape it down. I don't want to glue it down just yet because I'm not sure it's going to look right. I may just end up having to change my plan because it might not look right. Yeah, see, it don't look right. It's too much. It's too busy. So I need just a solid color. But we're going to keep that tape on those. Keep them taped together. And we'll do that on a different one. But what we can do is say, what's our favorite color out of all this? Doo-dah, doo-dah. What's our favorite color today? Is it plumberry? No, it didn't sound good. And that scares me because I need that machine to die cut with because I can't do the cranking with my arthritis. Okay. This didn't work. It didn't work how I wanted it to. That's scary. I have to see what's going on with this. Let's see if we can die cut us a circle right here. I don't know why that did that. I didn't do anything wrong with the setup. It's the correct setup. I don't know why it did that. Let's try this again. Let's see what happens. Something must have been crooked because now it works fine. My platform must have been crooked or something. Phew, that noise sounded better. Ooh, it still works. Thank God. Yeah, hashtag sweaty Linda. That seems to be the. That's all right. Our cooler weather's coming. It's coming. But right now we're in hot tober. All right. I don't want to. Now I got a little glue residue from the tape, so I'm just going to take this eraser. It's just I don't know exactly. It's an art eraser, and I'm just going to erase that glue off. And get my paper clean again. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to take a little piece of that tape, and I'm going to make a loop with it. Make a little loop. Put it on the back. I'll pop it down like that. Actually, I think a white would be fine. Take a chance on me. Where are my panels? You need to go back in here so I don't lose all your pieces. Because you're not behaving over here for me. All right, I have some panels cut. Let's see if I like that together like that. I think I do. Do I like the polka dots with the argyle? Do we like the polka dots with the argyle? Or what about stripes with the argyle? No, I don't like the stripes with the argyle. I don't like the plain white now that I'm doing the white here. Although I probably should, but... Or should I do it plumberry? This is where my brain's at right now. I'm not sure what exactly where I want to do, how I want to do this. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Is we're going to stick this to this, and we're going to set it aside, and we're going to pull this one in, and we're going to go with my original idea here, the original thing that I saw. And we're just going to put this right there. Let's see what that looks like now. And then we'll do another one right here. Or right here. It's a way to use your scraps up, guys. So that's what I'm kind of trying to do is like scrap bust. Kind of where my brain is at right now. So, get that circle die again. And let's circle die right here. That's the wrong way, though. We're going to have to erase all this sticky stuff. about there. So what is everybody doing today? Green. Green, says Danny. Danny says green. Yeah, I think my platform thing was crooked. That's why that did that. I don't know. I don't know why it did that, but that scared the heck out of me. That scared me, people. Come up here. It's like when you do a lot of die cutting and things, you end up with a lot of little scraps and stuff. This is a great way to use your scraps up. So we got all kinds of circles floating around out here. All right, we need one more right here. Or do we? No, I think two would be good. I think two will look nice. All right, let's just do it with two. All right. So the first thing I got is I got this one here. So I want to cover it like that. And I'm going to put some glue around here. We could have made it a shaker. Oh, that would have been cute. This is what happens when you try to case somebody else. I think I left too much space there, but it'll be all right. Linda isn't going for perfection. And we can take this tape off. And it won't matter if it ripped it a little, because guess what? So we got that little window like that. And then we need another one over here. Look at a little spider. Isn't he cute? Little spider sat down beside her and scared Miss Muffet away. All right. I'm going to come in here. And we didn't glue it completely down. So we can just come in here and just... We should have enough. Come on. You flip over like you're supposed to. And we should have enough to cover that circle. Do we not have enough to cover the circle? Because we have more scraps if not. Yeah, that's good enough. No, it's not. That one's not quite long enough. Take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Perfect. Perfect. We still have to stamp and color and all that fun stuff. Look, I put glue way down here and it doesn't even... And nobody will see that tape, so I'm not going to even bother pulling it up because it's just going to, I can't use it anymore. It's just gumming everything up now. It's gumming everything up. But I can come along here and go just like this. Okay, you're supposed to cut this thing off, not your cardstock, Linda. All right. All right, all right, all right. Look at this cute little stamp set here. I'm wondering if spiders would look cute going across the page. I'm thinking, guys, do you see the smoke? And the sentiment there. Let me get my Misty out. I think that's what we're doing. Where is my little Misty? Where is my mini Misty? Oh my gosh, it's right beside me. It was like the spider that sat down beside her and scared Miss Linda away. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. All right, do we want... Okay, it says no tricks, just treats. So do we want the ghost with a pumpkin on his head and a lollipop in his hand? Or do we want a Frankenstein that looks like a lollipop on a stick? Or a laughing pumpkin? Can always do a laughing pumpkin too. Guess I should stamp them and then put them down that way. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Boom, 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 boom. I'm waiting to see if anybody gives me any input. All right, we're going to do it like this. So we're going to do no tricks, just treats. And we're going to do this guy who's got the treats in his hands. I think all my talkers are doing other things. Okay. Then we're going to get some black ink. We're going to ink the place up because I haven't gotten enough ink on everything. All right, that eraser needs to get out of my way. And this is the first time using these stamps, and I forgot to rub them, so it might take me a minute to get him to stamp correctly. See? So does this qualify as cute spooks? I think so. I that word treats is not quite good enough, and this guy's mouth is not quite good enough. Neither is that lollipop. So we're going to do just a little bit of CPR, even though we shouldn't have to. But it's a new stamp, so. But you don't want to do CPR on your words because you don't want to lose your definition. And when I say do CPR, those that don't know is like pushing on your. There we go. There we go. So then we're going to do a little bit of coloring. I'm going to come in here and find our pumpkin orange. And whatever purple that is, I can't read it. I'll pull my magnifying glass out in a second. Violet. We're going to make the lollipop violet. So it's, well, now it doesn't even look like a lollipop. Darn. Oops. I'm going to have to find a lighter purple and go in and get rid of some of that extra color I put in there. I need brown. Brown for the stem. I don't want like a super dark brown though. Let's hope this ain't a super dark. Nope, it's not. Okay. And ta-da, we got a cute little card. But because I can't see the design on my lollipop anymore, I'm going to fix that. I'm going to use my gel pen to fix that. So I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to put a white line right there. Just like that. And that fixed my lollipop. I'll put a little. Okay. Do I like him with the little dots in his eyes? I think I do. I think I like that better. Other people might not. I do, though. So now we need to do something with this guy. So if we put that on a card base, boom, we got a card. And that used up some scraps. We're going to trim this down. We're we're going to trim it down. We're going to make it 5 inches. So we're going to cut off a quarter. It's 5.5. We're going to cut off a 1/4 inch of that side. And then we're going to cut off a 1/4 inch of this side. And that'll make it 5. And then it should be even on each side with the white space. And then we'll take a 1/4 inch off of each side here to give us 3 3/4. Okay, somehow I didn't cut that straight. Something's not straight. Let's just double check this to make sure it's straight. There we go. Now try this again. Going down to 4. And then 3 3/4. There we go. Now it's straight. There we go. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Take a chance on me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, polka dots won't go good with that. Let's here, Plumberry. But that's too big. That's too big. Where'd that panel I just had? Oh, it's right here. It's a 4 1/4. That's not what this is measuring. It's just measuring 3 3/4 by 5. So we want this to be, let's say 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. Well, that didn't. Nope. Let's do 4 1/2. 4 1/2. Nope, I want it smaller. Let's try 3 3/4 this way. Just do a square. Right? Pretty much what we got now. And then we'll do this one by 2 3/4. Yeah, there we go. That's more like what I want right there. There we go. Then we're going to have this guy. And this guy. And a saying. And it's going to say, frankly, you're the best. We could ink do it. Where'd the black ink go? Shouldn't take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Breathe. Get to breathe. La 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 la. Let's hope it lines up exactly how it's supposed to. It's quiet in the chat box. Everybody awake? Are we all here? Okay, Frankenstein's ear did not do like it should have. Oops, sorry. Trying to shake you all awake there. You awake? Did I put you to sleep yet? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I know that this purple is too dark. I don't know what colors those are that fell out of this. Need a green for Frankenstein's face. And a dark gray or black for his hair. And I should have the orange. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait. I need that. A light brown for the stick. Well, that's not really a light brown. That's more of a beige, but we're going to darken it up there. Need a silver or something for his screws in his head. I'm just slapping some color down, guys. I'm not worrying about shadowing, and my brain would be like the shadow is coming from above, so the only shadow. Oh, don't put that green there, Linda. That's supposed to be purple. That Frankenstein face almost looks like a puppy face or something. Okay, I'm going to use the dark gray. Are the screws black? You know what I need? I need to refresh this to make sure that I'm not missing people's chats because nobody's chatted in a while. But it still says there's like 5 people watching. Oh my gosh. Denise! How long have you been here? For 4 minutes. Margot! Trying to cricket. Oh my gosh, I've missed everybody. Hey, Linda and Chad, I have you playing in the background. Hi, Mona. Hi, Cheryl. Your ankle still hurt? Oh. Soldering little LED lights. I've missed all these. When the table's rocking, don't come knocking, says Law. That's like half an hour ago. The last thing I saw was Sweaty Linda. And then we got Law talking, saying hi to Margot. Cruising is fun, which is Cheryl saying she's vlogging. That's cool. Margot came in. Oh, hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. Law was just listening while he made lunch. Denise came in. Hugs, Denise. Going to pick brother up and take him to Meridian. No ambulance is available to do that. Oh, that's awful. Law wants to know what's in Meridian. It's a bigger hospital, right? I'm sorry I missed all y'all's comments. I don't know why that thing does it. I don't know why it doesn't just keep up with the comments. Okay, so now I'm going to come in here with a little bit of purple. Purple. Just a dark purple right here. Then I'm going to come in with this, I think it's lilac. Yes, lilac. And I'm going to bring that purple out. Bring it out or push it back. One of the two. I'm going to blend that color all around in there. There we go. Bigger hospital crushes. What is OIC? Oh, what is OIC? Oh my gosh. Okay, he's saying, oh, I see. Okay. That's what that is. All right, where'd the orange marker go? Yes, pumpkin orange. Just like last time. But this time I think I should do the lollipop, this lilac, instead of that other purple, because that other purple just didn't work. You couldn't see the black line. I think we're still going to add the white in there, though. Okay. Now where'd our background go? All right, we're not done. We still need, I want a plumberry background, trim around it, because I think it would look cool. What was our main background size again? So we can make us 5 1/4 by, so I need a piece that is 5 1/4 by 4. Yeah. And then we're going to get a piece of tape and we're going to loop it. We're going to lay it down. We're going to tack that on there. How many licks does it take to get to the lilac? To lick. Ah, you're a trip, Law. And we're just going to do this around the edge here and make us a border. And actually, I shouldn't have taped it. That way I can just move my paper. And I'm not worried. It's Halloween, so I'm not worried about it being like perfect. I'm not looking for great blending. I'm not looking for perfect blending. I'm just looking for the color to go around the edges. If you want better, perfect, good blending, you have to use something other than a small brush. These are good for stencils and things, but these little domes aren't great for, I've worked myself out of a workspace, haven't I? They aren't great for big areas, is what I'm trying to say. That'd make a good spooky background, huh? But that's not the entire, that's going to be covered up, that white. Although it almost looks like a ghost floating around in there. It's just, all right. Then, and then, we're going to make sure this is cut to the right measurements. So we're going to make sure this is 5.5. Oh my gosh, open it up, Linda. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the thing. So we're going to make sure this measures 5.5. We're going to fight with everything. We're going to fight. So is that smeared lipstick? Now it's smeared plumberry. And then we need to make sure this is measuring 8.5. And it does. So then we're going to score that at 1/4. Because that's going to be our card base. Put this up in here. And we're just going to, right here at the 4.25 mark. If you bring it down just a little, make sure it's up against the side. You can get into that, and then just don't push so hard that you rip your paper. Maybe wash your hands in between, Linda, because you're getting ink everywhere. I don't need the board. It's just getting... I don't need the board to fold it. Ink. There's ink, Linda. You ink blender. Get the ink up. All right. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go, where the heck did everything go? Where's my little... Oh, there they are. Okay. We're going to glue this down. To our card base, make sure it's... There we go. And we're going to put our mat down. That's always kind of creepy. You're funny, Law. And then we're going to come in here just like so. We could have done any of these colors as our border. I just like the plumberry. I know, Denise. Hun, I'm not worried about whether you're watching or not. I know you got your plate full today. You got your plate full right now. I completely understand. I didn't say anything about what exactly is going on because that's your place to sell. So I just said to everybody to give you some virtual hugs and prayers. All right. And you could have even put a little border around that, like a little black border or something if you wanted to, but I didn't. So there we go. So there's our two cards. One's a full card. And then, you can always, like, if you're going to say you're going to put a little something in there, take a little stamp and just stamp the inside. But I don't know what I want to say on the inside yet, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that just yet. But there we go, guys. If I made a card base for this one, I'd have made 2 cards today. We made 2 backgrounds. There's another background where we can pop that in there and see if this will cooperate with me. Since I don't have anything to actually glue it down to right this second, let's just tape that on there. So that, so like, look, we could stamp a sentiment in there. If I didn't have all that on there, that could be a card too. So that's what we did today, guys. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Margot. Yeah, let's all make sure we say some prayers for Denise and her brother Scott. Definitely need them. All right. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon. And as Jimmy would always say, PMA. Let's try to keep PMA, guys. And tell Scott KFF. Which I'm going to say it. It's probably inappropriate, but I'm going to say it anyway. Keep fucking fighting. Okay. Bye, y'all. So long, farewell. La 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 la.